All right, let's just jump right in. Today, we're unpacking a master blueprint that is going to completely revolutionize how you view your own physical capabilities. We're talking about building serious, real world strength and losing fat, taking you from absolute beginner to advanced athlete using literally just one tool: gravity. This is all about your personal fitness journey. So let's get into this explainer. Want to build strength without a gym? It's a super common misconception that you absolutely need a traditional, fully equipped gym environment to achieve a massive body transformation. But the truth? The ultimate solution is highly accessible to absolutely anyone, no matter what your starting point is. Imagine getting those incredible before and after results without ever swiping a gym key card. This whole transformation can happen right in your living room, in a tiny hotel room, or just down at your local park. So, what exactly is calisthenics? Well, it essentially strips fitness down to its absolute core. It's a form of training that relies entirely on you and gravity. It's all about using your own body weight to develop not just raw functional strength, but also crucial flexibility and total control over your movements. You aren't just hoisting up a piece of dead weight. You are actually learning to pilot your own body through space. No machines, no expensive equipment. By totally ditching the heavy iron and those complicated cable systems, calisthenics completely removes the intimidation factor. Not to mention, it gets rid of those high financial barriers to entry. It makes it the perfect starting point for total beginners. It's just you, your willpower, and the ground beneath your feet. We're basically going to treat this fitness journey like a gamified progression. Step 1, we build the foundation. Step 2, we increase the intensity. And finally, Step 3, we master the body. It's a clear, straightforward roadmap. So, level 1, the beginner foundation. We are focusing strictly on the absolute basics here to get you started safely. Progress slowly, and please focus on form. Look, before you even start doing reps, you have got to prioritize a proper warm-up to prepare your joints and prevent injury. Safe joint alignment and strict movement mechanics matter so much more than rushing to hit some arbitrary number. A super frequent beginner error is using momentum to cheat the movement. Actually, scratch that, it's the most common error. Take it slow, prioritize safe movement patterns, and ensure your long-term joint health. Quality always overrides quantity. Okay, so here are the beginner movements to master. For knee push-ups and standard push-ups, keep your elbows tucked in tight to protect your shoulders. Seriously, it's a game changer. On squats, drive through your heels and keep that chest up. For planks, hollow out your core. Don't let your lower back sag. And for assisted pull-ups, focus on pulling your shoulder blades down and back. Mastering these precise cues right now is actively building the solid foundation you'll need for everything that follows. Consistency beats intensity. Honestly, this requires immense mental discipline. Showing up for your practice every single day matters way more than pushing yourself too hard and burning out in a week. Set a simple weekly schedule for yourself. Say 3 days a week for just 15 minutes and strictly stick to it. And this is crucial. Log your exercise reps every single session. Measuring your personal improvement on paper is exactly what will keep you showing up when your initial motivation fades. Moving on to level 2, the intermediate progression. This is the exact sweet spot where real physical transformation begins. Now we are unlocking the harder variations. We're talking dips for upper body pushing power, hanging leg raises for deep core control, decline push-ups, and strict unassisted pull-ups. Because this is the phase where visible body transformation really accelerates, you have to support this new physical intensity with basic nutrition. You need to prioritize adequate protein intake and proper hydration to actively fuel your muscle growth and recovery. Notice the logical flow going on here. You simply cannot achieve the intermediate intensity and movement control without first putting in the quiet, consistent work of building your baseline strength and safe joint alignment. They are intimately and sequentially linked. You leverage that exact beginner foundation to push your boundaries safely. Finally, level 3, advanced physical mastery. At this highest stage, calisthenics basically transforms from a workout into an art form. Movements like muscle-ups, handstand push-ups, and gravity-defying front lever and planche progressions, yeah, I know, they might seem totally impossible right now, but remember the roadmap we've been following? These awe-inspiring artistic movements are highly advanced and require immense strength for sure, but they are fully attainable if you follow the progression relentlessly. Remember, every single advanced athlete out there started with a knee push-up. Your body is your gym. It is such a profound realization once it clicks. You don't need a commute, you don't need to pay monthly fees, and you definitely don't need to stand around waiting for a machine to open up. You already possess the only piece of equipment you will ever truly need to achieve incredible physical feats. So, start exactly where you are today, whether that's level 1 or level 2. Trust your form cues, follow your weekly schedule, log those reps to track your progress, and just let gravity do the rest of the work. The results will absolutely follow the effort, I promise you that. The master blueprint is laid out right in front of you. The step-by-step progression is incredibly clear, and the ground is always waiting. So, when will you begin your journey? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you on the next one.